Good morning. How y'all doing? What's going on? This video gonna be about Morant's parents in Utah at the game between Memphis and Utah, and the racial and the sexual fans. Three of them got banned, but this has happened in Utah quite a bit. John Morant's parents were at the game, and they went through being racially and his mother sexually taunted in the stands to heckle the people. Now, I did a video about Trey Young and I did a video about Russell Westbrook in Philadelphia and New York, respectively. Utah is no different. And like I said before, Adam Silver's spineless. He has no spine. I would tell anybody, especially pandemic, you just now getting fans back. Anything that goes on, 1,000 fans or less, or no fans. Especially, he's still fresh from this pandemic. He still got it out here, and the distances and so on. The playoffs, and right now till July, oh yeah, you can impose some real rules if you really are showing the spine. I still don't think they should really have that many fans in there, no way, because people are showing that they don't know how to behave. There is a racist undercurrent, of course. 85% of the NBA is black, and the predominantly folks that go there are white. And this happens a lot. This 3 incidents is 3 too many, especially in light of what we're just slowly bringing fans back. You don't need this. Nobody needs to be worried about saliva from popcorn or saliva from spit. They don't need verbal assaults and racially and whatnot with enough tension going on right now anyway. There's no place for that. But this happens so much at white fans, black players. Happens ever since Jackie Robinson and beyond with Jack Johnson. Tell the whole truth. There's nothing has changed. As I always have said before, racism is the greatest pandemic. There is no jab, there is no cure, there is no social distance, there is no mask. Scientists can't say a thing about it because they in on it too. Think I'm lying? White scientists could see the cure for it, he get fired. This is how this country thrives. And it always evolves the same old thing. I'm sure somebody gonna try to pull out and say, well, a white player got heckled. How many white players do you see get heckled to levels of black players? Things thrown at them, things incited. There's nothing about no security. The bottom line is, if the commissioner is worth his weight in salt, he says this happens again, we're going to 1,000 fans or less. And that would send a loud message. 1,000 of you, and that's it. And if anything happened with that, we go to 0. I'd say you keep going back 500 or less. I'd say that's what you'd have to do. You have to send a message. But you cannot have this where you're putting players' lives at risk on and off the court. On the court if they get hurt or something happens. Off the court because you still have a pandemic and you don't know what's susceptible to happening. So, John Morant, Russell Westbrook, Trey Young did not ask for that. And nobody asked for that. All right, that's my thoughts and takes about John Morant's family having to deal with racial and sexual incentive remarks in the stands in Utah. Please hit the like, hit the subscribe. I welcome thoughts and comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another. And this ain't nothing new with sports, black and white, but how do people handle it? That's something that needs to be discussed and dealt with. And the commission needs to send an agenda and a precedent. Because that, to me, if this happens again, 1,000 fans or less, or 500 or less, or no fans at all. But you got to stop this, especially with the pandemic. But even though beyond the pandemic, you got to stop this intolerance. I'm out.